Welcome, welcome to Wayne's News. I am your friend Amit Roy. Now we have seen Chinese soap opera, communist soap opera in Beijing recently, and that has revealed terrible power struggle. But that doesn't mean their wickedness has come down. More they're collapsing, more they're doing wicked things. In America, CCP and PLA has launched an operation called Operation Foxhunt, and two Chinese alleged spies were captured by FBI. One's name is Zhang Wang and Guo Chen He. They were bribing others and trying to obtain secrets from US military and other installations. And they're under trial now. Here I want to mention three things. One, China has intense power struggle. That's beyond any doubt. Very recently we have seen disappearance of Xi Jinping. And then we saw Hu Jintao episode, how he was manhandled and thrown out of the CCP Congress. These are the signature of a brewing discontent and infight. And Xi Jinping corruption, purges we have seen. He has purged a lot of people in the name of corruption. We have also seen that these are showing how critical and how delicate these situations are. And at the same time, we have seen this kind of spying operations and pressuring Taiwan, etc. Today, we have seen, because of these things, this hegemonic attitude, Japan and South Korea are doing joint drills. Now, there are a few things coming up very clearly. One is Xi Jinping is tightly cornered and he is trying to bring in his confidence, so-called confidence. But in Communist Party, they have a one face out, one face back. So you don't know whose side he is. Are they working for Xi Jinping or Jiang Zemin? You don't know. So, and another slippery character is Li Keqiang. When Hu Jintao was thrown away, Li Keqiang was, I saw his face. He was such a, as if he is suffering from some sort of oblivion. So now is this selected people are Wang Huning, very cunning man, and he has education. Li Keqiang, the next number 2, we don't know much about him though, and he's very prominent. Li Keqiang is out. Ding Shixian, Kai Aoi, Zhao Zhelezi. This Kai chap, I can't pronounce so well. He is called Big Daddy. He's a very slippery character and he has a lot of clout and he has links with intelligence. And this chap, Zhao Leji, he is also a very slippery character. And he's in a disciplinary committee. But these guys play always double. They have no allegiance as such. Xi Jinping cannot trust them. Today they can change side any moment. Seeing the importance and seeing the side losing or winning. They have no, frankly speaking, any political kind of motivation. Though this guy Kai, is called Bolshevik in Weibo and other places. Now, these are the things, the picture of immense embarrassment and power struggle. It is clear. And the group is benefited from within is Jiang Zemin faction. Now, this coming to that, look, apart from that, they have taken one chap who fought in Galwan. and honored him in this party congress. And it shows continuous hostility towards India, Taiwan, etc. He has mentioned Taiwan. Though Indians are taking it very lightly and Indians have no intelligence as such, intelligence outfit. And Chinese are sending lots of scouts. Now, in Chinese battle plan, Indians must understand. Indians are old. Chinese are not great fighters. That's not the point. I'm not praising China, but Indians have an old traditional mindset that historically you see they will wait, making a formation and wait for the army, wait for the enemy to come and strike. This very defensive mindset. And they will not take an initiative to attack anybody. At least I have not seen ever. They don't know much about mobile warfare. And China's style is deception and ambush. These are the main Chinese fearless characteristics. Yeah, I don't know Indians study that or not. Americans surely do that, but Americans are far away. And Indians are rubbing shoulder with Russia. Russians are CCPs, listening posts, whatever Indians are saying, Russians are going to report to the CCP because the security ties are so deep. Now, I have seen a lot of movements. I mentioned a lot of movements in Himalayan, Eastern Himalayas. China is sending a lot of spies and scouts. That's what I mentioned. China's game plan in America. How Chinese spies are working brazen in a brazen brazen attempt to steal things. They're in a hurry because they know they're in danger. They're technologically backward. But in India's case, they're not. India is an open country, more open country. There is no intelligence. Police are stupid. Unless you murder somebody, police will not catch you. It's very difficult because everybody is stealing from things. Drug peddlers are openly doing things. Police will not come out, and police doesn't matter. Police. There is no police force. Forget intelligence. Intelligence is a very big thing. Indians do not understand that. Now, in Chicken Snake, there is a place called Rachela. Local newspapers, even newspapers are telling Chinese spies are entering from Eastern Nepal and going to Bhutan. And this is an old route I mentioned many times. These are old traditional drug routes. And Chinese spies are spotted. Chinese scouts are going. And there's a place called Gorubatan. That's a place where a lot of betel trade takes place with Myanmar. And Kalimpong is a traditional Chinese spy headquarters. Now we have seen Chinese are making a police post. Even in Nepal. They can abduct anybody. And they're controlling their operation from Nepal. And second point, in Indian eastern part, at least the Chicken Neck area, their headquarters is Kalimpong. Historically. Indians do not know. Even Chinese are entering their people into Indian army. And in Indian paramilitary forces, I reported that, I named them. Indians will not take any cognizance. They are meathead people. Now this Rachela connection I am seeing, from Bhutan, there's a place called Tode and Tangta. And I went there, and I have seen Chinese influence and influence with illegal trade. I wrote reports, I gave it to Indian concerned places, written report. 5 years ago, I mentioned many times how drugs are entering from Bhutan and Chinese are operating openly in Bhutan. In animal trade and other drug trade parts. And this is the place insurgents are going. Drug running is happening. Ammunition trades, Chinese ammunition trades are going on, but they are not taking any action. Now, if you analyze the Soviet Union's collapse and China's collapse, these are a little different. But there are some similarities. Soviet Union, before being sucked into a black hole, they went all out. China is going all out. More and more China's economy is collapsing. There is a flight of industries and capital from China. Chinese money is weakened, Chinese economy is shrinking, they will go all out. And this case of Xi Jinping abusing Hu Jintao, Xi Jinping bodyguards abusing Hu Jintao is a clear indication of infight in Communist Party. This is and concerned parties must be very much cautious, and they will take that attack either on Taiwan or to India. They will look for some soft target. This is my submission. Please subscribe me and like me. Thank you very much for patient hearing. Let's see how China comes out of this maze and how Chinese are handling the situation.